report more or less what Steve Hansen had. It's just that now they're all in one instead of them being separate, internals and externals. They're now all in one. And he's put some fancy things in this Excel spreadsheet, so you only have to type things in once.
Yeah.
Like the address, you can look it up now. Like if it's the ADI Rochdale, you can look it up instead of having to write in. I find it's easier to type it quicker than to go through a list.
Right.
But that's me. And the only other thing is I can see he's really done is update Steve Hansen's functional tester records, which have the graphs on. He's been putting up the up-to-date employee values on them, and he's altered it so Steve Hansen had it so it went down the list. You know the dates.
I'm not sure about
on his way, he's just done it so it runs now. You put the new information at the top instead of at the bottom. But Steve Hansen was doing all this to try and getting money spent on the testers because the testers were losing us so much money. And he did them all for all the testers. And to show Russell, I think it was at the time, it's where we could save money. And Lillian's gone back doing that. So just updating Steve's work. Right. So I don't actually think he's made any other changes other than doing that since, well, special since January. I haven't seen what he's done. Or I'm not aware of it.
Yeah.
You know,
so what was your relationship like for the first, say, 3 months between him starting in September and the start of the complaint?
Well, in December I had that meeting, didn't I, which didn't go down well. That was that review meeting. So obviously I had issues there. But in October, I was off with my back. My back went, I come in work this day and I was in absolute agony. And my mum was still here then and he were. And they were like, but Dawn, you need to go to the doctors. Anyway, I managed to ring the doctors.
Lillian said that.
Yeah, and my mum. They're both there and they said, you need to go. They said, I look green. I went to so I rung the doctors up and said, look. And my mum even said, look, I'll take you. I said, no, I'll just go, I'll be alright. Anyway, I get to the doctors and the doctor looked at me, examined me, sent me straight to hospital. Which I spent the day morning in hospital having some tests done and everything. And obviously then I was signed off work. I had to go and have an MRI scan of my back and everything. They were worried that there was nerve damage in my back and stuff. So anyway, I come back to work. I think it was about a week and a half later when it had calmed down. The hospital put me on morphine. Is it morphine? It is morphine in it, liquid form to control the pain. Well, they give me diazepam originally, but I could only have diazepam for a certain amount of time, because you can get addicted to it. And it's to release. They use it a lot with back pains because it relaxes all your muscles around it, which is tense in it. So they give me that originally for pain and diclofenac, and then they started me off on morphine. Obviously, I couldn't take morphine if I were coming to work. If I were driving, you can't take morphine. So anyway, I had my back to work interview with him then, and it was very nice. He said, you still look a bit sore. I said, I am, but I'm better off actually walking around, not sitting still with a back injury. You need to keep moving. He said, well, do whatever you need to do, Dawn. He said, and if you need to go home to take some stronger painkillers, just go home and just tell me. It was really, really nice.
Right.
So to have that back to work interview, and then to have the one what I had in January, you know, where Louise...
So what do you think's caused the change of attitude?
I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that, you know, in that meeting, again, in December, I told him, you know, I weren't driving my car to Delft, you know, and the fact that, you know, I couldn't do the same testing at Delft that she wanted me to do. I didn't know how to do it, you know. I don't know. But I don't understand why it's never been an issue for any of the others. Yeah. Why it's an issue for him, I don't know. But no, I thought, first, especially till